Welcome back. Today we are looking at a detailed look at 2020 Apple MacBook Pro with Intel processor 13-inch usability. When looking at the current tech landscape, buying a computer often feels like an exercise inches overspending. Tech giants constantly try to convince us that we need top-of-the-line, astronomically expensive machines just to check emails, edit photos, or write documents. Check the video description for the updated price link. But common sense tells us a different story. If you look closely at everyday computing needs, older professional-grade machines frequently present the most logical value proposition on the market. That brings us to the 2020 Apple MacBook Pro with Intel processor 13-inch, 16GB RAM, 512GB SSD storage space gray. While Apple has largely shifted toward newer custom silicon architecture, this machine occupies a unique sweet spot for budget-conscious professionals, students, and legacy software users who want robust build quality and a dependable workhorse without emptying their bank accounts. Let's look at things logically. Why would anyone buy an Intel-based Mac when newer models exist? The answer comes down to utility, compatibility, and price-to-performance ratio. For users who rely on specific legacy development environments, Windows via Boot Camp flexibility, or standard Office applications, this particular configuration featuring a snappy 10th generation Intel Core processor paired with a generous 16GB of RAM and a spacious 512GB solid-state drive delivers everything required to get real work done. Furthermore, if you are shopping around for smart tech upgrades and portable productivity tools, you might also want to check out this related product guide for balancing your digital and physical mobility. Unboxing the space gray 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro immediately reminds you why Apple's hardware design has remained iconic for years. The unibody aluminum chassis feels dense, premium, and reassuringly sturdy. Weighing inches at just 3 pounds, it slips effortlessly into a backpack, briefcase, or messenger bag, making it an ideal companion for digital nomads, college students, and remote workers who value portability. From a common-sense perspective, the physical design choices on this model are worth praising. Unlike ultra-thin modern laptops that aggressively strip away ports, this machine features 2 versatile Thunderbolt 3 USB Celsius ports and a dedicated headphone jack. It strikes a balance between sleek modern aesthetics and everyday practical connectivity. The iconic space gray finish resists fingerprints remarkably well and looks completely at home inches any professional corporate boardroom, coffee shop, or university lecture hall. To truly understand why this machine makes practical sense, we have to examine its core hardware specifications and how they translate into daily performance. Every component was chosen to offer a balanced, professional computing experience. 13.3-inch Retina display featuring a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels and True Tone technology, the screen delivers vibrant colors, crisp text, and deep contrast. Whether you are editing photos, watching movies, or reading text documents, your eyes will appreciate the sharp clarity and auto-adjusting color temperature. 16 GB of unified RAM. This is arguably the most crucial specification for longevity. 8 GB of RAM can feel restrictive under modern multitasking demands, but 16 GB ensures you can keep dozens of browser tabs open, run heavy applications concurrently, and switch between tasks without experiencing stutter or lag. 512 GB fast SSD storage, half a terabyte, gives you ample room for your applications, operating system files, personal photo libraries, and heavy project documents without constantly needing to delete files or rely on external hard drives. Magic Keyboard and Touch Bar. The scissor mechanism Magic Keyboard offers a comfortable, reliable typing experience with sufficient key travel. The Touch Bar provides dynamic, context-aware shortcuts depending on the application you are using. Check the link in the description to get yours today.